Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For any first time viewers, I'm Jesse Rebirth, and today we're going to be unboxing a Power Ranger statue. It's a little different than everything on my channel. Mostly everything I do is DC related and most of all Batman related. If you didn't know, when I was growing up I absolutely loved the Power Rangers. For anyone who has watched one of my videos all the way through, you see a Power Ranger walking on a mountain that runs into a tree. That was actually me in a red Power Ranger suit. It was my very first cosplay. That year, Comic-Con blew up bigger in Denver than anyone thought it was going to. Had no problem getting in the year before. The next year, I was with my Canadian buddy who's down from Canada. We couldn't get in. We got in that Sunday, but we couldn't get in that Saturday. So we went up Flagstaff Mountain, had a little fun. I ran around in a Power Ranger suit because I was already wearing it. So, which leads me here. This is going to be a fan art Red Ranger statue. It's done by My Hero Studios. Really killer projects that they're doing. I mean, absolutely amazing. They got a Vegeta coming. They've got a Superman I also have on order. I really support this group. I think they're awesome. This right here, though, is the Red Ranger, and it's based off Carlos Dottoli. I actually knew who this artist was before I had ever seen the statue. So when I seen this happening, I knew I had to own it. I missed out on the White Ranger, but he kind of stands alone. And the rest of the other 5 are all actually going to stand together. Their bases are designed to kind of go together to where, you know, it'd be like kind of like a diorama. I think the design of this Power Ranger is how I wanted to see their suits look in the movie. Growing up, I thought the show suits were awesome, so cool. And then when that movie came out, I thought those suits were insane. When you see them now, they're primitive, but they were awesome. Karen and I actually got to see some of them in Disney World. They had the Yellow Ranger suit on display. We got really good pictures of it. Karen and I actually make Power Ranger props. No one probably even knows that. But, Carlos Dottoli is a really cool artist. He's done a lot of the Power Ranger stuff you've probably seen but didn't know who did it. He did each of the classic Rangers with their Megazords behind them. He did these 3D designs of basically, it's what this Ranger is. It's what we wanted to see in the movie. All kinds of Power Ranger fans wanted to see that happen in the movie. I like the movie. I really do, but it's not what I mean, no movie is ever what a fan has in mind, but I wanted to see what they did was as good as a Power Ranger movie could be. It was awesome, and it sucks that they're not making a second one to that movie. I heard they're going all new. I'd like to see the Zords be a little cooler. That was one thing I didn't like, and I hated Goldar's design. I loved Rita, and I loved the Power Ranger suits, and I liked all the kids they got to do it. I hated Goldar's design. I did like that Tommy was going to be a number 2. Anyway, My Hero Studios, the Red Ranger. I've been sitting on this and I want to get it open. Let's go ahead. You can see it has an art box and it's got a really cool texture to it. That would make actually a really cool Power Ranger suit. Kind of looks like the part that went between their plates, which also kind of reminds me how everyone right now is upset that Sideshow's Juggernaut did not come with an art box. I haven't weighed in on it. I haven't said anything. It's not my place to actually say anything because I didn't buy the statue. I actually haven't pre-ordered a Sideshow piece for a while now. The last thing we pre-ordered that was Sideshow would probably be Deja Thoris, which now she's just being called the Martian Princess when you go to their page. I don't know what happened. Don't know if it's a licensing thing. I don't know anything about it. But that was the last Sideshow piece I pre-ordered. It'll probably be the last one for a while unless they do something really cool with Batman. But I've been saying this for a while. Sideshow, the costs are going up. They're cutting corners, and the quality is going down. I really did like their Batman Beyond piece. I thought it was really cool, but it was not a sell for me. I couldn't justify buying it. So now, because I think, if you ask me, this Batman Beyond right over here, the Arkham Knight, is the dopest Batman Beyond piece. Alright, so we got the classic foam for customs. I don't think that part's actually supposed to come apart. I think it just opens up right in the middle. Alright. Oh, I really think, yeah. I do this probably more times than I don't. Oh, there we go. All right. How killer. This base is big. Now, first thing we'll look at is this Morpher. Wow, that is heavy. Now, I know they had a problem with the Morpher. They had to remove all the coins and reseat them. Oh, this is awesome. Look at that. So it'd be for your belt that they would wear. That is awesome. That's the exclusive piece to this. I was so proud I could get one of these. Isn't that cool? It's Morphin time. All right. We got our hands, we got our sword, our heads. It did, so I think it was because of the delays and everything, they did give us an extra head that's battle damaged. I mean, that's just not something you hear about them people doing. Here's gonna be the same, his belt. Let's go ahead. Oh, our base is big and heavy. Wow. Yeah, the misspell was there too. I got number 9 of 45. Oh, cool. If you see right here, you could see this footprint. That's really cool. It's the bottom of his shoe. So, you can see how it's kind of got this swoop in it. The next one that goes right in front of it, they all are supposed to kind of play off of each other. And I know they're going to the Pink Ranger next. So we got look at this. Look at the weathering on the boots. The texture. Oh, that is definitely the texture on the box. How cool. One thing I will say is XM Studios is doing a Red Ranger. Well, they have basically done a Red Ranger and we've just been waiting forever for it. But I also have that one on pre-order too. And I know they plan on doing more of the Rangers. And I really like the style that XM Studios went as well. So it's, once Karen and I move, we're actually going to have a couple sets of Rangers, it seems like. You know, I would almost say that this is polystone. I may be wrong. It feels heavy enough to be polystone. You can see how, what a cool design. Wow. Look at how it just overlaps right here in the back. You can see these two grooves and where it goes. Like, look at how that just sits in there. And on the front, just perfect. Our tiny little seam line is going to get covered right over by our belt buckle. Really killer. Alright, so we'll do the hand that's slightly open. Check out these gloves. Really some of the old design mixed with some of the new. Well, his own style. Wow, that really, some strong magnets there too. We also have a fist for the right hand. We have a fist for the left hand. But we've got this sword. How cool. I think it goes just like that. Oh, those are really seated in there well. Alright, so we got two heads. Let's go ahead and find out what is what. Wow. It's so glossy that, wow, that is a cool looking head, huh? That's a really, I'm digging it. Wow. Oh, so check this out. You know, to be honest, the battle damage really kind of fits him, huh?
Yeah, because look at his suit.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. We'll check out how he looks normal. Wow. You know, with seeing this Red Ranger, I'm sold for the pink, the yellow, the black, the blue. I really hope they do a green as well. If I just missed the White Ranger, I'm okay with that. I liked him as a kid, but my favorite was always the red. And the White Ranger, for anyone that's wondering, is actually from a different season of the Power Rangers when you go into the Japanese show. You know, I kind of feel like his fist, the open hand, looks cool, but I feel like he's kind of like pissed off at this point. Oh, geez. Such a strong magnet. I mean, you don't even see magnets that strong in some of the huge companies. I feel like that fist really...
Yeah, it looks better.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. Take a look at this helmet. Look at that awesome design. I mean, it's everything awesome about the Red Ranger's helmet, just enhanced. I like the neck seal too, the texture of it. And there's our battle damaged head. I definitely think it fits the statue, the idea of it. I think it needs to be sanded down right here a little bit though. You see that? How this one is perfect, but this one's got a little bit of... Gotta do some cleanup work on it because it's not allowing it to sit quite where it needs to be. The style of damage is pretty cool though, huh? Wow. I'm going to put this other one back because it scares me on there until... We'll just do a little bit of... See, this one sits so good in there. The battle damage one is extra, so... And at no cost. So I'm not really that worried about it. That. Wow, could you imagine if that's how the Power Rangers had looked in the movie? Even just do a show with these suits. One thing I will say is there's this guy on YouTube. God, it's been so long since I've even thought about it, but he does these things called bootlegs on YouTube. He did the Punisher's Bad Laundry. He did a Power Ranger one where Zach was doing cocaine and basically thinking about the glory days, just, you know, doing his karate and watching old keto tapes or whatever of him doing it. And it was really gritty. And it followed, you know, the Tommy. And he ends up fighting... did he fight Rita? I don't remember. The big fight, though, was the Black Ranger. And it was such a cool fight. And then Rocky had like a cyber leg and he's questioning Tommy. It was such a cool idea. That was the Power Rangers that I think we all wanted to see. This like after the Power Rangers. And not even the same actors, but the Power Rangers after the Power Rangers sort of thing. This statue is killer. It's a fan art. And it's made with every bit of love and care, maybe even more than some of the main pieces you've seen. I mean, it's knocked out of the park, and I do believe he was very reasonably priced. He was like, I think he was like, I can't even remember. He might have been like 600 or 700 for what he is. I mean, this base is huge. There is a lot going on it, and he is killer detail. The only thing that sucks with fan arts is you get nailed in shipping. You get hit hard with shipping. It's because it's not a company that gets a big deal on their shipping. We've even seen, though, some of Prime One pieces. Swamp Thing was $350 to ship him. But yeah, wow. I mean, not even. This is their second Ranger. White one being the first, but this being their second Ranger, the Red Ranger, my favorite Ranger. This puts me in the bag wanting the green, or the yellow, the pink, the black, and the blue. I think they'll do a green. I feel like there was 6 that go together, and the 5th, the White Ranger's just separate. I'll pull up the picture. I know I have it saved, but I do remember it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think he's on one of the corners. Now, one thing, I feel like this wouldn't be as cool, but we have it, so let's do it. Just 2 fists. I mean, his arm, it works, but I feel like his arm really is designed to hold that sword. These magnets, I mean, these are some really good magnets on here. Yeah, I feel like it just looks better. The way it's set, it looks like it's off-weighting that sword. Everything classic about a Power Ranger with a new spin. Carlos Del Toro, probably saying it wrong. Del Toro, I think it's, yeah, Del Toro. So definitely saying it wrong. Detoli. Yeah. Oops.
Detoli.
Detoli. Alright, hold on. So it's everything about a classic Power Ranger, but with a new spin. It's the Carlos Detoli, if I'm saying that right. Meets My Hero Studios with the sculptor. I actually follow the sculptor on Instagram, and I know he was really proud of it being his first like professional type sculpture, 3D. it's a winner. This knocked it out of the park. Everything I thought it was going to be is that and more. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the Power Rangers as much as I do. Let me know what you think about this statue and the Power Rangers. And go check out both of them. Go check out My Hero Studios and go check out Carlos Dottoli. You're going to see nothing but cool stuff. Yeah, this is it's an awesome piece, and I'm proud to be an owner of it. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and like always, keep buying toys.